is up, everyone? It is Bubba here with another episode of Global Talk Podcast with yours truly right beside me, Anna. What's happening? What's chilling? What's going on? It is a beautiful, marvelous freaking day out. What's happening, Anna?
Yeah, I'm all good. I'm glad you always do the intro because you do it 100 times better than I would. Because
I gotta switch it up a little bit.
No, you're good. We're just glad to be here.
Yeah, man, it's freaking episode 3 already. It's flying. It's flying like a freaking pig's flying right now.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely crazy. I think we're already this far. So thank you for everybody at this point that's listened so far. And, hopefully we're doing something right. Definitely reach out to us if you haven't to give us your thoughts on the podcast so far so we can keep improving.
Yeah, absolutely. If you guys want to DM us or even text us in the general area in the server or Ask a Leader channel, whatever, message us. We would love your feedbacks and suggestions so we can, adapt and improve with that and everything in the podcast.
No, absolutely. That's going to be the best way to hear back. So, but yeah, I mean, kind of jumping in, Bubba, I don't know if you saw at the time of this recording, we just noticed or just saw the release of the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 trailer. Did you get a chance to check it out?
Yeah, I was checking it out. I was actually reading it earlier, like before I was at the firehouse, and I was reading it, and I'm excited. I'm not a really big fan. I was reading it a little bit, but I'm getting the vibe of it's going to be like a Rainbow Six Siege and Call of Duty like mixture. They were talking about having like operators and different packages and guns and specialties and stuff. So I'm not a big fan of Rainbow Six, but I'm a huge fan of Call of Duty. So I mean, I'll give.
Yeah, either way, you're going to be playing it.
Yeah,
basically. I got the unpopular opinion here of, when the last time I feel like Call of Duty really tried to push the boundaries. I've got the bad opinion. Everybody's going to roast me for it. But I really liked when Advanced Warfare came out because I was a big Halo fan. So when they brought out like the exosuit stuff and like kind of jumping around, I felt like I was playing Halo but with Call of Duty guns. It was kind of crazy.
Yeah.
So I know for me that was like we were talking a little bit before the podcast started about what our favorite Call of Duties were, and I was kind of scared at that time to give my full opinion because I was like, man, I know people are going to roast me for it, but I mean, I feel like the multiplayer for Advanced Warfare was some of the most fun I ever had, like playing Call of Duty. Like, I don't know. For me, that's going to be my favorite for multiplayer, at least. So, not that I think MW3 is going to be anything like that. It doesn't sound like it's going to be. Probably thankful for a lot of you out there, but I mean, if that was the case, I definitely go and play it myself.
No, definitely. I mean,
but what was your favorite?
My favorite, and I think people will even like hate me even more than what you like with Advanced Warfare, dude. I love Call of Duty World at War. Honestly, it was more of a realistic. All right, when I say realistic, you throw a grenade or like you pull out like a rocket launcher and you kill someone in the replays or the effects, you see like their arm blow off, their leg blows off, and like you see blood spurting out. Like, I love that. I don't know.
No, that's fair. I mean, that's fair. Everybody's got a reason they like to call it. Plus, I mean, at least for the campaign, like I can't say that Advanced Warfare had really that great of a campaign, but playing through the modern or the World at War campaign mode was definitely pretty fun. Like, I mean, I remember the frustration of trying to play it on veteran, getting pissed off where it's like you get stuck from people throwing the damn grenades all the time.
Oh my god!
Like they definitely didn't ease up on that.
No, hands down. I remember there was one mission with you had to like climb up through the trenches to like the head bunker, and playing veteran, it felt so impossible. But once you like,
yeah, I feel like I remember a lot of the games were like that. Where I think Black Ops also had a mission where like you were stuck in like a tank near the end, and you just are like stuck trying to like kill everybody fast enough, but you were just an open target. It was so impossible in veteran that it was like the worst experience in the world.
Seriously.
So I don't know.
So frustrating.
A lot of great memories on Call of Duty though, because obviously it's been a huge game for us in KSI and everything. So I'm sure a lot of the people listening out there are pretty excited for this new game.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I know when the new Halo dropped, KSI started from Halo days, and when the new Halo dropped, I don't know exactly when. I could be wrong, like last year or 2 years ago, But when it did, it was
Yeah, I know.
old leaders were coming out. They were playing multiplayer. Like it was like new and old school, like playing together, and like it still continuing to do that.
Well, yeah, and it kind of seems like Call of Duty's been tapping into that a little bit with them reviving all the old servers. Like, I haven't been able to get on there myself to go play them, but I mean, for everybody that loves these games, I mean, seeing people play Black Ops 2 again. I mean, Black Ops 2 Online was also like a high contender there for me. So, I'm sure people are loving getting the chance to replay some of those older
Yeah, I
ones.
know recently, and I was talking about my friend, and with Modern Warfare 2, they actually recently just reset it and fixed their servers. So they would, you join in, you get in like right away to a game and everything. Yeah,
That's
so it's
awesome.
good. But look, speaking about releasing dates, I was reading about GTA 6, and I
Oh man.
know it's been years and years and years, rumors and teasers of trailers and this and that. Like, is it gonna ever happen? But
I mean, at this point, I feel like people are losing hope a little bit. So Rockstar better hurry up and
I
give us
know,
something.
honestly, it's like, oh, I just want to like play it. It's gonna be like GTA 5 was great. GTA 4 was awesome too. But like, I feel like we need like more of a realistic GTA where it's like you can get a legit job. You can actually grow like a story, like Sims. Like you can build your own house, like whatever the case might be, or design it, or whatever. I don't know, like that's how I look at it. Like having a GTA game, like you can become like, you know, a teenager, grow up, you get through like stories and missions or whatever the case might be, and each choice that you make will design and make you like a different character down the road. If you want to become a cop,
Mhm.
or a drug dealer or a freaking rich guy on the top of the mountain, I feel like that.
There's a
I
ton of
hope so. That would be
possibilities.
so cool. That'd be so cool.
I know it's like a really silly feature, but I mean, looking at when you brought up like GTA 4, I remember one of the things that I always thought was super cool, and I mean, maybe this is me just being like a teenage boy playing it, but back on GTA 4, I don't think GTA 5 had anything like this. But there was like a dating app website that like if you were screwing around with the websites that were on there, like you could actually go on like dates with these people, and it was kind of interesting because they'd have like side missions even. Because I remember the one girl, it was kind of crazy. She like pops up in the main storyline. And if I remember right, she's like a lawyer. But if you keep doing like these side missions that they don't prompt you to go do, like you had to go out of your way to find this. But it's got like a whole storyline, like of you trying to date this girl, and like as you like meet up with her, it's just like she ends up being some crazy psycho bitch at the end. But it's like a whole side story of like just like going on these like dating apps and things like that. Or I remember I'm just remembering one example of it's been God, I don't know how long since I played GTA 4, 4 there, but that was just something that stuck with me. Just like the level of immersion with that, I was like, God damn, that's like
Yeah, I
actually super
totally
cool.
forgot about that. But yeah, that is cool, and they should bring that. And I know for a fact they don't have that in GTA 5. So if they bring that back to like GTA 6, that would be actually a cool thing. And it could be
Yeah, it's just those small little
exactly. And
details.
actually maybe like get a family, and
Yeah, or like even like the stuff with the when they released the heist mode on GTA 5. I remember that was something that they people were like going crazy over trying to get them to get, and when they finally brought it out, because it was so cool doing it like actually in the story mode, but going out of your way to actually do these heists on the side. I mean, I remember it didn't launch the greatest, but it was a lot of fun to do them
yeah,
once they came
exactly.
out. So there's so many things that they could think of, and I don't know if that's maybe why Rockstar is taking so long to push it out. Because I think we were talking that it's like April 2024 to like March
Yeah.
2025 is like their window. It's like God damn, that's, what 12 years after the release of GTA 5? That's
Seriously.
ridiculous. So they better
They
deliver a little
better,
bit here.
honestly, like keep up with like you can go to stores and actually get food and like even with Sandreas, like have it also like even all of the GTAs like merged into GTA 6. Like you work out, you eat, you do this, that, date at dating apps, like whatever. Like put it all in. And I don't know about you, but I know a lot of people that play like 5M and like LCFR and all that.
Or like on like role play servers. I mean, even just like I've seen, I've watched streams myself of like the big time streamers playing like
Yeah.
GTA RP. I mean, the amount of mods that are out there. I mean, Rockstar could take a piece of a little bit of every mod out there and just be like, wow, actually, people want to see this. That's actually what I think is really. I don't know if you're familiar with the Saints Row stuff, but the Saints Row was pretty fun in that sense because they kind of let you like be a little bit more goofy with it. So I know it's like them just ripping on something that like kind of ripped them off a little bit, but that was a fun game too, where it's just like them like pushing the boundaries a little bit and seeing what people wanted to like interact with or how you could interact with
Yeah,
the
and that would be
environment like
sick.
that.
I mean, I think it would be hopefully Rockstar, get that stuff down, man, and actually put a release date,
Yeah.
official trailer, the whole 9 yards. But with all these teasers on Twitter, TikTok, and so I'm going through.
Well, yeah, I saw it was trending today, and I was like, God damn, are they releasing it today? I went all like going around, and it was just trending on Twitter that people were just talking about it again. I think that's just like this weird thing where everybody like the second there's even a sniff of like a rumor, everybody's just
Yeah,
jumping on it
they
because they
honestly
want it
do.
that
I want it
bad.
that bad, man. I really, 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 really want it bad, like bad.
Out of curiosity, what was your first exposure to the Grand Theft Auto series? Like, what was the
What
game you
game?
jumped in on?
For like the first GTA?
Or, yeah, like
I
title
my first GTA that I played and like really got into was Vice City. And then after that
for
was,
sure.
GTA 3, and then 4, and then 5, and then, hopefully 6. Like, hopefully
Here we are
6,
today.
but my
No, I remember. Yeah, my first was GTA 3, and even back then, like, I didn't know how to like save the game because you had to like go back to your house to save it. There was no like way to save it any progress, so I just have to keep restarting that first mission. I can like almost hear it verbatim of when 8 Ball is like trying to get you to like start up the mission. Like, oh, my hands are messed up. You better
oh,
drive. I think that's what it is actually. I heard that so many times because anytime I'd want to boot it up, I'd have to do that first little mission
oh,
before I could just go
man.
play sandbox.
Well, even
Yeah.
even when,
Somebody's gonna clip that because I guarantee that's what it
seriously, and
is. I
that's
could
what
I could be a
happened
good eight
really
ball.
not with the saving thing, whatever, with GTA 5 when it first came out. I don't know if you remember, but it was just so overloaded with people, trying to join, do the story mode, like all that stuff. And when the online came in, you had to do like the little like first mission for the online, but you couldn't
Yeah. Oh, I
seriously, and you could
yeah
not even
definitely
get
remember.
in. You would like start it and then it would crash on you because there's so many volume and traffic trying to do it. And it was just driving me nuts. So I bought GTA 5 and I had to wait for like 2 months for to die down to finally play it. And then at that point it was like, man, I'm so behind. This is not
Yeah, well, that's the thing too. Like when I was getting out of playing GTA 5, like playing online, I not that I was like a super high level by any means, but like you join a lobby and it's like people are like 200, 250 levels, and I'm like, well, there's no way I'm going to compete with this. Like some of those people are
they're rolling down with
absolutely insane
tanks
on
and everything, and
GTA.
you're like on a moped, like
I mean, that's not too far off my actual life.
I'm sorry, I
So
didn't mean to blow you up like that. I
that,
didn't mean
that
to.
maybe this
I
is,
didn't mean
yeah.
to talk about your personal life. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, no, you're good. But I mean, actually, now that we were talking about it being like a real life simulator, I was like, God damn, maybe they actually already are doing it. I'm just having an emotional breakdown
But
right now.
seriously, oh man, just
Just
like drive.
realizing
I
it.
remember there was one time I was playing, and I was like on a motorcycle, and that's what I could like really afford. And I literally see this like big ass like tanker, and I'm like, oh god, here we go. So I'm like sitting on my chair and I'm looking, I'm like, all right, you don't see me, you don't see me, you don't see me. And I get blown up to pieces. I'm like, well, I can't even
Oh,
pay for my motorcycle back because I'm broke. So that was it. Oh man.
yeah. Yeah. No, I mean it's kind of crazy, but I mean I don't know if you like ever seen like the mods once it came onto like PC and everything. It was kind of crazy seeing this like people pushing it. Like I don't know. I think that's always what's really cool, like how it evolved into like the GTA RP stuff. Because like even just looking at like I've seen a few streams where it's like people talking about being like the police officer and the amount of like paperwork they have to do in the RP. They're like, hey, I don't want to pull you over because I'm gonna have to do all this
Oh, I know.
paperwork. People
And I
getting
watch it all the
insane
time.
about
Like
this kind of
I
stuff.
I watch I'm not yeah,
Yeah, I
I'm
can't
not
think of
like
the streamer names off the top of my
advertising to
head.
them, but like Polecat and Bay Bugs area or whatever, Bay Bugs area or whatever. But those are the two streamers that I like hands down watch all the time, like everything. And they do like the role play, like they're big, you know, content creators that do that. And it's just insane from their and I watched them like when they were like very little, like starting up to now. These servers are like so insane. They're mods with the cars and graphics on the designs. I'm like, holy crap! I wish this can be on Xbox. Like what? Damn! Like oh
Yeah, like honestly. What's crazy is like people are still pushing the game that came out, and I want to say it was 2013 is when the game came out because I the first time I bought it was on
yeah,
Xbox 360, so I feel like it was 2013 is when it came out. So I mean, if you think about it,
seriously. And
that's getting pretty old.
honestly, look, I love and want to be like a cop, like in that type of like aspect with the game and everything. So if Rockstar, honestly, and Rockstar, if you're listening, like please do something that we can be like a cop or get up to that like point or whatever the case might be. It would be so cool. Like it would honestly be so cool to actually like role play that and oh man.
And can you imagine the length of like a story mode on that? Because I know like even just from like GTA 4 to GTA 5, I still thought GTA 4 had like a pretty long and lengthy story. So I remember playing through GTA 5 the first time. Where I was like, God damn, this is like you can't do this in one sitting. There's no way. There's just main story. I think it takes over like a full 24 hours to beat it,
Hands down. And I
like just
think
straight out.
San Andreas, I think that was or is the longest GTA story mode there out of the GTAs. Um, is that oh my god,
Mhm.
that was forever. I was like my head was throbbing. It was
But what's so cool is like that they can just keep pushing different stuff and have different storylines going and all that other stuff that like just keep you entertained. Because I remember GTA 4, if I'm remembering right, there was an achievement on there for it was I think called Liberty City Minute, where you had to beat the game in under 24 hours playtime. Like the fact that they're trying to like push you to speedrun it like that, and it's
yeah,
still
no,
such an
that's insane.
insane amount of
Man,
time.
that within 24
Huh.
hours to do that?
Yeah, somebody fact check me on that because I'm pretty sure that's what it was. I'm pretty sure it's called Liberty City Minute is the achievement, and I never got it because I never
Man.
wanted to sit and play it for 24 hours like that. Could only met like you get one mission screw up, and all of a sudden you wasted a
No,
full day, and you're
I
over
was
by a couple minutes or an hour.
I literally
I'd be so
just
upset.
searched up just now. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas story mode is 31 hours and a half long.
That's ridiculous, but that's so cool. I mean,
Oh,
the amount of stuff that they were putting in. I mean, that game is even older, so
hands down,
just
I
go to
can't
show
wait.
what they're going
I
to be able
honestly
to
can't
do.
wait. I can't wait. Uh,
But yeah, absolutely. But yeah, I mean, while we're waiting around for that, I mean,
yeah,
obviously we're getting to the end of summer here, so we're gonna be winding down on all of our good days, waiting coming around to winter, where it's just
I
like
know,
we're gonna be
and you
waiting for this even more.
know, I
What
honestly,
are you gonna do for the end of
I
this
live
summer?
in a beach town, like a beachy town and everything, and sadly, I haven't been to the beach once this summer. And my goal is to get to the beach, bring my cooler down, and get lit. That's just one day. Just one
Yeah,
day.
I mean,
We'll
that's
see.
not man. That sounds like a way to go because I'm right on right on Lake Michigan myself, so basically a walk away from me is also like a beach setting. It's nowhere near as warm as I guarantee your beaches are, but I know that there's bars down on the beach. So I haven't been down there myself either. So I feel like that's what you and I both need to do is VC, we'll hang out with
All
each
right.
other
Hey,
and
we can even video
we'll drink
chat.
some
Like,
beers
let's
on the
forget
beach.
it. You know, like whatever. I'll get my
Yeah,
AirPods. I'll
heck
just
yeah.
plop down, drink a White Claw. What? I mean, beer.
I was gonna say what's your drink of choice, but nah, I gotta go with my Miller Lights or my Spotted
But
Cows.
yeah, man. So look,
Beer
it
only
was a
here.
great episode. I honestly, before we wrap it up, man, a special guest for episode 4. I'm hearing around.
It should be pretty interesting if all works out. You
Oh
guys will get
yeah,
to hear
get a
somebody that's
little
not just us.
different
So
voice in the mix.
pretty excited
But
to hear
we'll
their
see.
thoughts.
We'll see, man. But that's the
That's
end
true.
of it, man. Episode 3 down in the books, and till episode 4, it's KSI Bubba 7 and Anna. Hell yeah, we're killing it. See you guys
And
next
anatomy.
episode, and hear and find out who this special guest is. Oh, who will it be? Oh. All right, guys, take care.
Hey,
Enjoy. Love
we'll
you.
see you guys next
Peace.
time.